We're here with Ken Ulman, Howard County Executive. And Executive Ulman, what federal legislator who's currently serving do you find yourself most ideologically in line with?
Wow, ideologically in line. I can tell you somebody that I really look up to is Elijah Cummings, who represents Howard County, represents Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and is just always in there fighting for those without a voice. Is strong and tough and always doing what is right and not afraid to take on tough challenges. And he's been a real friend and mentor in my time as county executive. But there are so many, especially in the Maryland delegation.
Going back to Maryland, there are a number of pretty big topics on the ballot this year for different referendums. In particular, I'd like to ask you about marriage equality and where you stand on that referendum.
Sure, I've been in favor of marriage equality actually since 2006 was the first time I was asked about it when I was running for county executive. I've always supported the values of diversity, acceptance, and opportunity for everyone, and this is a very important issue to me because it embodies those values. And we just had a fundraiser at my parents' house a couple of months ago for marriage equality. It's an important issue. I think it's important for Maryland to take the lead. Maryland will be the first state in the country where it passes by popular vote at the ballot, and I think that's an important step not only for Maryland but for the country.
Now, I heard Biz Markie was recently at a fundraiser of yours. Were you a fan of his?
Who's not a fan of Biz Markie?
And how did that all come about?
A mutual friend, and he lives in Howard County and Prince George's County, and is from the area, and agreed to come do an event, and I think we'll be doing more, and a lot of people had a lot of fun with it.
One of the other ballot measures that's a big hot topic this year is table games. Where are you on the gambling initiatives?
You know, I think we've got to stay focused on it supporting education for our children. You know, I'm supportive of the right sites and the right places, although I am very, frankly, anxious about how much money is pouring into politics by big gaming interests, and I think that should give us all a little bit of pause.
All right, and last question, a fun one. What are the top 2 artists on your iPod?
That's interesting. The top 2 artists on my iPod, depending on if you take out all of those that my daughters have loaded on there, so taking out all the Miley Cyruses and all the Taylor Swifts, although I have to admit I like a couple Taylor Swift songs. I would say my favorite are Jack Johnson, because Jack Johnson came to Meriwether Post Pavilion and gave us a list of things to improve Meriwether Post Pavilion from a sustainability and environmental side, and by a couple years later, the next time he came back, we had done them all, and I got to give him a proclamation and give him a tour of all the environmental features. There's still a lot of Bruce Springsteen and U2 on there as well.
All right.